hallowed grounds of Fenway Park. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciampi. Thanks for joining us here. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
So just about set. Pitching in our game today, Tanner Houck. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. That misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
On the ground right side. Whips it to Casas. 1 out in the top of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Out to short. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
now 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Hunter Brown. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
In the air, out towards left center. McCormick makes the grab, 1 away. Take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
1 out, base is empty. In the air, foul off first. Abreu drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. So he goes yard to left. Home run number 55 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And with 2 down, the Red Sox, the early lead. J.D. Martinez stands in. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Top of the second. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
2-2 now. Bounce to third. Devers tosses across the first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's Alex Bregman. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. On to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail here 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. The wind and the pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. See, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. 1 down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he deals.
2-2 to count.
That one 95 to finish him off. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
At the plate, Masataka Yoshida. McCormick trying to get there. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros 0. On to the third inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jose Abreu up to hit. The pitch. Up the middle, Hamilton. On to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Brian.
Here's Brian Rocchio. Good eye in that spot.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And a strike. Righty delivers. That misses, and it's 3-2. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. The Astros down by a run here in the third and final game of the series. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Astros are down quietly. They're down 1-0. Back here at Fenway, here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong.
The catcher, Connor.
Here's a 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the blade than it was supposed to.
Now, David Hamilton. The pitch. So, a foul ball makes it 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is.
Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Boston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Kyle Tucker. The wind of the pitch. Hit in the air, left field. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So next up for Houston, Stephen Kwan. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Designated hitter. Alvarez.
First and second, no outs. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's one. On the first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the
Here's the
Red
second
Sox.
baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
Second baseman.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's Devers at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball,
Always
2
exciting to
strikes.
see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Red Sox leading it by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's a ball. And Devers hits that one. Kwan makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And Martinez. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
ball.
Really
2 strikes.
consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
2 outs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Kwan makes the catch, and the inning is over. Boston with another on the solo blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Alex Bregman. Here's a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now
Yainer Diaz digs in now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Liner stopped at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
The Red Sox leading by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail things here 2-0. Back now at Fenway. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Kicks and fires. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Swings through it for the K. Diaz down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And here is Masataka Yoshida. And another ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Out to short. To first. That's the second out.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
2 outs, base is empty. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Jose Abreu getting ready to hit. Abreu hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. The pitch to the right side. Grissom. That takes care of Abreu.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And next to hit for Houston, Ryan Rocchio. His home and away splits there. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground, right side, Grissom. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Two down, nobody on. That's in there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. On the ground to third. Devers throws on to first. And that is the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Astros nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, David Hamilton. And a pitch. Swings through that. Activity in the Houston bullpen. J.P. France, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Belak also throwing. Left-hand batter waits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Center field, number 16, Jared.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. Red Sox by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And a pitch. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. But it's not in time. And they just get 1. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Outside low. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Nabs it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. His 56th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hunter Brown done for the afternoon, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, J.P. France.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Three and one. Martinez waits. There's a swing and a miss.
Helpful.
Out to short. Roquillo. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. 6 innings in the books. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. And now Yordan Alvarez.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Bounce to the left side. Hamilton. Slings it across, and they get Altuve for the out. Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Alex Bregman. The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And strike 2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first, and they get Bregman for the out. And the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Fenway Park, bottom of the inning, now batting Tristan Casas. The 1-1. Now a fly ball to right center. Tucker on the move. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Tyler O'Neill up next for the Red Sox. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it onto first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So up next, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a miss. 2 and 2. Two outs. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Bounced out to short, to second. Altuve That ends the inning, and the Red Sox leave one, but they lead it 4-0. We go to the 8th. Stepping in, Yainer Diaz. Howe still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
On the ground to the left. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Swing and a miss. The Astros down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there. That is strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. It falls in, and that's a base hit. Throw cut off to second, and he's there with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, Ryan. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Michael Fulmer gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So a strong showing there from the Boston bullpen. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Red Sox 4 and the Astros nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter will be the shortstop, David Hamilton. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him swinging. Slings to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 2 away.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Well struck left field. You can kiss it goodbye. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Base is empty with 2 away. Devers now.
Inside,
That one
ball
missing
2.
inside. And a big swing and a miss. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ground ball to Brayu. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up here for the Astros. Back here at Fenway, now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out towards left center. Yoshida flashes the leather on the running catch.
The batter, number 44,
Astros down to their last out. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Kicks and deals. Outside. 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
They're down to their final strike.
Thank you.
The Astros down to their final strike. And that one hammered. That's back. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. His 32nd of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Good eye right there. Alex Bregman in the on deck circle. That one catches the zone, and it's 3-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
Well, this team is on such a roll. 20 wins in a row, tying the 2002 Oakland A's. You know, I came a year after that streak and was able to play with a lot of those guys. And I tell you what, there is some great energy when you're in an environment like that, and you just want to keep on playing. You don't want to go home and leave the ballpark.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.